Welcome everyone back to the channel. Fun fact, today is my birthday and we're on the water. I'm joined by my wife Maggie.
Happy
and
birthday.
we are in beautiful Steinhatchee, Florida on a little trip. So we're getting into it. This is our third year in a row coming and it has just been a blast. Red fishing, scalloping. We're gonna try to do it all this year. Hopefully knock out some good reds, some trout, maybe a flounder, and hopefully whack the scallops. But we are about to pull the rods out, about to try to get on an early top water bite right now. We'll see if they want to cooperate. We had a ton of rain yesterday, so I feel like the water's a little darker than normal, but we'll just have to fish and find out. We'll see how this goes, but we're joined by some friends. They were in a duck boat. They're now fishing, I don't know, a mile down that way. You might see them a little bit in this video, but hopefully some reds to get us started here today, and I hope this wind lays down, but we'll throw some top water around, see what we can get into to get the morning started.
I just want to take a second to brag on my husband a little bit.
Really?
Yes, if you've met him in person, if you know him at all, he is just amazing, and I hope that this birthday is super special. I don't think we've ever been on a trip during your birthday.
No, I don't think so.
So we started the morning off with some homemade cinnamon rolls, and they can only go up from here. So happy birthday, Justin.
Thank you. Let's get some redfish. Oh, there's a fish.
That's a good one.
Finally, barely heard a pop. He's not big. It's a trout, little trout. All right, we worked into the better grass and we found a better fish.
Got the skunk off.
Yeah, got the skunk off. Yeah, kind of a pain in the neck.
It's like the hardest to get out.
First fish of the trip, little trout. There he goes.
Cutie.
Oh, right on me. Got him. Nice.
Yay!
I knew we were about to come into them.
You want a net?
Let's see if I stick them, if I keep them on. Sure. Birthday redfish. We figured it. Finally.
Ooh.
Nice. Got one.
Good job.
Monster redfish for my birthday. I'm just kidding. He's maybe 16 inches, a little guy. We'll go ahead and unhook him and toss him on back. Feels good to get one.
You work for it.
Did work for him. There he goes. Got him on this right here. Decided to switch off the top water because obviously sun's pretty high right now. It's later in the day. And got him on the NLBN shrimp right here. Check it out. Check it out. Good little bait for this area. 1/8 ounce jig head, just jigging it up and down over the grass blades, and I saw trout, I think, flash on it, and so it kind of caught my eye, and as I was working it, I saw orange flash go across it. I was like, oh, redfish just got it, but I'll take it. We got one. It's been challenging, but we got one. Oh, trout right there, right off the edge.
Nice.
Little dinky dink. A lot of these guys out here, these are like what pop us on the top water, but don't really get the bait. Guess what? Time to go scalloping.
Yay!
Okay, come on, we gotta go.
First drop. What happened?
First drop on my birthday. Trying a new spot. In the meat. Here, I'll take this. Let's hit this spot real quick and then I'll grab the camera. Let's just get what we need right now since we're a little behind. All right, we just did our first drop and it was pretty nuts. Maggie's gonna show you guys what she got. What you got here?
Treasures.
Treasures.
Well, he came with them. Little crab.
Little crab.
There he goes.
He's tiny. What was he, on a scallop or something, or in your bag?
Something up here, I think. Maybe in this sea urchin.
All right, what else you get?
I got a dead sea urchin.
Okay.
There's sand dollars everywhere, and there's a lot of these little ones, and I've never been able to get a lot of little ones. So I'll probably throw these back. They're a little chipped up, but.
How about your bag? Let's see what you got. Nice.
Not bad.
Pull a couple out. Let's see them.
A couple of them had this weird like growth on them. I'm gonna throw this crap back first.
Awesome.
Bye, little buddy. They have like a weird growth on them. I don't know if it's like a sponge or. There's a big barnacle on the bottom.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that's a first for me.
Let me see. Hold it sideways. It's really tall.
Yeah, it's huge. It was probably weighing him down a lot.
Interesting.
Nice.
Nice.
One in there with something like that on it too. I think my most favorite find on a scallop is a little baby starfish.
All right, let me hold up my bag. First drop, smoked him. Pushing a single man limit right there.
That's crazy.
Probably
How are
close
you
to
even
2
diving
gallons.
with that much weight in your hand?
I don't know, it's pretty heavy. I was like, I need to go back to the boat. It's a bit heavy. It's not clear at all. Like, at the surface, you can barely make out the bottom, and we're in 6.5 foot. I've never scalloped where you could barely see the bottom in such shallow water, but once you get down there, it cleans up a little bit, and you can just kind of skim the bottom, and then boom, boom, boom. I think the most I got in one drop was 9 scallops, so pretty good right now. Solid. All right, so I'm gonna bring you guys in the water on the next drop, but we have 2 gallons. We're gonna go ahead and put these on ice. We actually have maybe 2.5 gallons, and we can get a total of 4 gallons, 2 gallons per person, because it's Maggie and I in this boat. But we're gonna get those first 2 gallons on ice, and we're gonna start working on those other 2 gallons to limit out. But we put them on ice here, and when you put them on ice, they open up, and that makes them easier to clean. This right here, scallop. Once you throw them on ice, they sit there, they'll open up, and it's gonna make this a whole lot easier when we get back home. We gotta clean them tonight. That's perfect. All right, I don't know how much we're gonna be able to film underwater because like I said, the clarity's not great, but we're gonna scoot over because we probably cleaned out this whole area that is, I don't know, 30, 40 yards around the boat. So we're gonna scoot up a little bit, get back in the water. All right, time to knock out some scallops. As you guys can see here, it is not that clean. You could not see scallops from the surface, and we were in 7 feet of water, so you had to dive down, scan the bottom until you saw one. I did mention while we were fishing, we got a bunch of rain the day before. I think that's what negatively affected the clarity, but if you guys have any ideas about the clarity and what makes it good or bad when you're scalloping, let me know down in the comments. Since we were starting to approach our limit of scallops, Maggie and I started working together to get the rest of them. And as you can see here, water is just, it's not great clarity. From the surface, you could never see a scallop. But once you dive down, the clarity gets a little bit better. I mean, there was probably 4 or 5 feet of viz, just couldn't quite pick them out from the surface. But you dive down, they were everywhere. It was a pretty good day altogether. So even though you basically had to just blindly dive down and find them, they were still pretty thick. You'd get 3 to 4 minimum per dive, and sometimes even more than that. All right, just got back in after, I mean, whooping them, literally whooping them. It is some of the best scalloping I've seen. We have our 4 gallons right there, 2 gallon bucket full. We're gonna get these on ice, See how these guys are doing. Let me drain some of this water out of here, actually. Hour and 20 minutes. That made up for the fishing being so slow. The scalping was so good. Maggie's back in the boat now. Maggie, did you have fun today?
So much fun.
Awesome day. It really turned around. The scalloping was great. Fishing, not so great, but it is what it is. Fish don't always bite on your birthday. We're gonna head back in here. We are limited out, so super cool. You ready, Maggie? What treasures did you get?
Oh, I think I already showed them.
Oh, you did? What's that called?
It's like the, I guess, exoskeleton of a sea urchin.
Very cool.
And then this is what a sand dollar looks like when it dies too.
Alrighty. See you guys back in. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day number 2 in Steen. We are heading out right now to do some fishing, some scalloping. It's overcast right now. It's no longer my birthday, so we are no more fun and games. This is all business from here on out. It was fun last night. We went out to dinner, Kathy's Crab Shack here in Steen. It's a pretty awesome restaurant. I'll throw a photo up on the screen of what I got. Awesome seafood boil. Maggie got fried flounder.
Yeah, it's delicious.
And that was good. Really, really good restaurant here. There's not a whole lot, so but that is an awesome restaurant, really good. It's definitely the place to be, and had a good birthday. So that's over with. Now we're ready to catch some fish, some good fish. All business today. I actually think the weather is much better. If you can see here, it's extremely overcast, very cloudy. I can't see the sky at all, which will make fishing, in my opinion, a whole lot better. I think we'll still do good scalloping regardless of what the sky's like, to be honest, but I think it's gonna make topwater bite this morning a whole lot better. And those reds yesterday with a little bit higher pressure, I think today's gonna be a whole lot better fishing. I think it's gonna work out. So we'll see. We're gonna get out there right now. We're just idling. We're about to get up and run and get out on the flats and see what we can find. You got anything to say, Maggie? I'll put you on the spot here. Anything?
No, I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, we're having fun. So, all right, I'll see you guys out on the flats. Hopefully to find some redfish and probably some more trout. Let's do it. All right, we're gonna work our way up into the shoreline here. Both throwing topwaters. Maggie's tying up one right now. Let's see what you got going. Loop knot there? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll be good. Both gonna throw on our topwaters. It couldn't be better right now for topwater. It is so overcast. It's dark out here, and I think the bite's gonna be good. I feel like the grass is extra thick on the surface right here. Oh, right on me. Got him. Oh. That was sick. That was sick.
Babe, nice fish.
Nice fish. I saw that wake and I was like, that's gotta be red. There we go. Bite's already better than yesterday. Good fish. Heck yeah, light tackle redfish. That's fun. Like I said yesterday, fish don't always eat on your birthday, but they're eating today. That was probably a good first 20 minutes of fishing. We got a nice redfish on. Here, I'll take it. Woohoo! Nice fish. Nice fish. There we go.
One very elusive speckled sea trout in the boat.
My buddy just got a speckled trout. Buddy just got a trout. I got a redfish. They're about 500 yards away from us fishing, but a good one there. Nice, probably 22 inch. Crushed the top water. That's awesome. These guys are definitely a target species around here, I'd say. All right, buddy. Beautiful redfish. First of the day. I'll lay him back nicely. There he goes.
Swim off strong.
Sweet, swam off strong. Here, let me see that top water. I'll show you guys. Got him on the bone one. See him all tangled up here, but little bone Berkeley jaywalker there, just twitching across the surface. Grass has actually kind of been a pain here, so you can work it 20 feet before you start to get up some grass caught on the hooks. But he ate it good. And I saw him wake up on it. I was like, oh, that's got to be a red. And a second later, boom, hammered. Good fish, fought hard. Let's keep fishing. I'll take it. Ooh, was that on you?
That was a good hit.
That was a good hit.
There's a trout.
Sound like a bigger trout. They're out there.
Came up out of the water. That's it.
Oh, there you go.
That's it.
Nice trout.
Finally good fish.
Maggie's on. He hit it hard. He looked like he blasted out of the water, unless that was your hook set on him.
He hit it a couple times.
Here, I got you.
I can get it.
Nice.
Yay. That is a good one.
Got him on.
Maybe the best one of the trip so far?
Yeah, definitely. He's probably 15, 16 inches.
Sweet.
Nice.
Sweet.
Hands. Good one, Maggie.
Beautiful fish.
Yep.
I love trout.
15, 16 incher. Definitely the best one of the trip so far.
Yeah.
We are on it. Our first two fish of the day are everything better. So much better than yesterday.
Yeah, awesome morning so far.
There he goes. Good release. All right, well, we got some thunder lingering. Maggie's got that trout. I got a nice red. We're off to a much better start today than we were yesterday. And I genuinely think it's because of this this weather. It is great topwater fishing right now. I'm excited. I think we're gonna get some more good fish.
Ooh.
Right, little trout.
Wanted it.
Yeah, right there under the boat. Definitely some trout in here. Nice. That looked like a nice one.
Seems like the subsurface baits are key for us right now.
Interesting.
That's a nice fish. That's a nice fish. Let me help you out.
Another good one.
Nice. I feel like this is bigger than the last one. That's a good trout.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Good one.
My favorite part about them might be their two front teeth.
That's a good one. Better. He's probably 16 inches. I feel like he's a little bigger than the last one.
Gosh, such pretty fish.
Good job, Maggie. Release him here in the grass.
Beautiful fish.
That's sweet. In the grass right there.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, well, we're a few trout now. We've probably caught 4 and a red. I don't know what happened to the reds. It seemed like I felt like I was dialed on the shoreline I was on. I was like, all right, this looks like it's gonna be a good spot for a red. And sure enough, I got a red. And then it's just completely shut down after that. But I don't know. I think we're gonna take a peek up in this creek here behind us and see what's in there. Because there seems like there's a bunch of trout around. I maybe wanna go back up in there. Maybe the reds are up in there. Oh, right on me. Come on. Huh. Got him. Got him. Ate on the paws. Little one. Little one. He's not bad, actually. I saw him wake up on it. There's another one on him, Maggie. Throw it right here. Throw it right here. He's like right on the backside of this red. He's not bad. I saw him wake up on it. And then the wake went down, and then I paused it and he hit it real hard. Good fish. Nice.
Good one.
Redfish in the boat. All right, my second redfish of the day. Same thing, bone jaywalker. Gonna go ahead and unhook them, put them on back. Sweet Steinhatchee redfish. All right, we're gonna release them. Ooh. There he goes. Nice. Since we're fishing with treble hooks, I try to unhook them in the net. Be careful and also keep the fish in the water. We keep them right here so we can take our time unhooking them, making sure we don't get hooked. And there you have it. That's what they're eating today. It's one of my favorite lures to throw here because, I mean, you can't beat topwater. When they're eating topwater, that's what you want to throw. So we're gonna keep throwing. Still overcast. I still think there's plenty of time to get maybe a few more bites, but just right here on this little point, grassy point, working the edge, and there was actually a second redfish with him, so we might find him here soon. But feels good. Oh. Maybe they're turning off the top water. That was like the third one that's came up on the top water. Didn't hit it. Oh, maybe they are still eating top water. Good one, good one, good one. Good one. Yeah, he's a little better, a little better. A little better. Redfish on. Redfish on, a little better one. I think he's probably 25 inches. He's really nice. Nice.
Man, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
Wow.
Let's go. Hey, there we go. That is the fish of the trip for me right there. He's not a monster, but probably 25, 26 inches. I'll take it. On the top water. They're eating good today. This is what we needed. This is what we needed. I just truly think the weather it wasn't gonna work yesterday. So today, this is perfect topwater redfish weather. Put him back, Maggie. All right, bud, we're going for the release here. Immediately gone. All right, well, is that my third red on top today? I think so. I've got some luck today. I was due from yesterday, but same thing, just little top water, bone. Cloud coverage is awesome. I think it's what's allowing us to catch these fish this late. Like right now it's 10:45 and now we just got an awesome fish on top. Water's pretty clean, you know. Big tarpon just rolled right there. I'm not even joking. Big tarpon just rolled right there. We're gonna keep fishing. Maybe we'll get a tarpon. I don't know. But that was a big one that just rolled right there. That was sweet. There's something big. It's a little shark. All right, never mind. Oh, there's a red right here. Oh. Maggie, you got your lure by any chance? Yeah, it's too close. Hold on.
What's up? Dang. That was a good eat.
That's that sight fish topwater bite right there.
I wish I was filming that.
He was little. He's a 16-incher, but that was sweet. I could see him like kind of face down on the bottom, flung it right over him. It's funny, the one that I can see 10 feet in the front of the boat is super aggressive, but the ones I'm making big long blind casts for are so smart.
Oh, lots of spots on here. Sorry, the net was kind of messed up.
Perfect. Yeah, lots of spots on this one. It's a pretty one.
Super cool.
Pretty one. 3 spots on that side. Looks like 3 and almost 4 spots on this side. He's kind of got a little half a spot there. Maybe one growing in. I don't know how that works, but that's pretty cool.
Very cool.
Nice little red on top.
Beautiful fish.
Put him back. There he goes. We have kind of whacked the fish today. I think that's the 5th red today.
Yeah.
Not bad.
You did really good.
4th or 5th red, something like that. We got into him pretty good here. This is an area I definitely want to come back maybe like first thing in the morning tomorrow. There was a lot of reds. I'm not even joking. There was so many fish that came up hard on the top water and peeled off of it for whatever reason, but we did catch a handful as well, so pretty sweet. We're probably gonna go scalloping here soon, but we'll fish our way out and meet back up with you guys then.
Ooh, I got it. I got that eat.
Little guy. Little guy. Little guy.
Aggressive
oh,
though.
I lost him.
Oh, came off.
Lost him.
Still got to eat though.
We're trying to work our way out to open water so we can get up and go scalloping, but I want to work this because there's fish in here good. Sucks to do it, but we're gonna go scalloping. I'm giving up on fishing. I think we'll save this area. This seems to be pretty good for like first thing tomorrow morning, like first light. And there was a lot of redfish here, like a lot of redfish. We caught 5, we caught probably 5 to 10 trout, something like that, mostly on top water. And it's time to go scalloping, but it is really overcast, so I'm probably just gonna focus on scalloping. Let you guys know how it goes when we're done. We'll see you guys then. He said look for the rooster tail. I see him, he's way out there. The rooster tail on the duck boat's like 10 foot tall, or 10 foot high. All right, we just got done scalloping. We believe we hit our limit. We're just measuring now, we're throwing them on ice. We brought actually our big Yeti today. I think this is a 65 technically with wheels, but it was the dumbest scalloping I've ever seen today. I think I got 15 in a dive at once, like one dive, 15 scallops. I think I had 60 scallops in like 5 dives combined. It was crazy, but it took just a little over an hour. I timed it, and we actually moved once too, but that's only 2 of our gallons. Maggie, you working on our other 2? How was it?
The best I've ever seen.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
It was so good.
Yeah, too many to pick up.
Yeah, we're leaving them. Leaving them chewing. All right, we are heading in. It glassed out beautifully out here. We are so lucky. It was amazing today. I need to drop a pin here for tomorrow. I mean, we could have, if we were on it, like came to this specific spot first, we would have been done in like 30 minutes, but I'm gonna drop a pin there, and we're gonna head back in to the Kingfisher Cove, and I'll tell you guys more about that when we get there. Welcome everyone back to the Kingfisher Cove here in Steinhatchee, Florida. This is my good friend's rental home and we absolutely love it. We stayed here last year and the location could not be better. There's 2 units in this home, an upper and a lower unit, a dock to keep your boat, and a beautiful pool on the property. The interior is clean and coastal with 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, laundry, and 2 balconies to look at the beautiful views. One of my favorite things about the Kingfisher Cove is the location. It is so close to the mouth of the Steinhatchee River. It is so easy to get out, and that is super convenient. If you'd like to learn some more about the Kingfisher Cove, check the link in the description, and it is time to clean some scallops.
Hi guys, we're back here at the Kingfisher Cove. We've been cleaning our scallops, and we figured we'd take a moment to show you exactly what we do if you want to ever scallop and clean scallops yourself in the future. So right now we have our cooler full of scallops, and we've got a bowl with some ice to just try to keep them cool once they're cleaned. I have a gut bucket in front of me, Justin does as well. And then yeah, a bucket to discard all those shells. Here in Steinhatchee, you're not allowed to throw them off the end of the dock, in the river. They need to be disposed of offshore, so we typically get a bucket full and then take them out the next day and deal with them. Some basic tools that you probably are going to need is a shucking knife. I would definitely recommend using a designated shucking knife. I've tried to use other things before, like a spoon, and it's not as good, or a butter knife. It won't help you pry the shells open when they do get closed. I also have a glove on my left hand, which I'm going to be holding the shells with, just because they have a sharp edge, and after cleaning them for a while, your hands get kind of cut up. So I want to show you a fairly open scallop first to show you the actual scallop meat. That little white part there is what we're gonna be eating and what we're after. We wanna keep it intact as possible. It is attached to both sides of the shell. I'm gonna clean a closed scallop because these are the more difficult ones to clean. You can't see what's in there and you're kind of more feeling than anything. So I'm gonna start by taking the edge of my shucking knife and sticking it wherever I can. Usually there's the best opening back here towards the flat part of the shell. I like to clean my scallops with the brown side up. There's typically a white and a brown side. Sometimes you will get an orange scallop that are different. But this side of the shell is a little flatter than this side if you look down the shell this way. So we'll get this guy open. And if they're still a little bit alive, they are not gonna wanna stay pried open. So with my gloved hand, I'll stick my thumb in that free edge just to keep them from closing back up on me. Now that I can get the tip of my knife in this side of the scallop, I'm gonna follow the curvature of the top of the shell and scrape away everything I can, and you'll feel the release when you get everything off the top. From there, you can just peel that shell right off and discard, and now you have the rest of the scallop with the membrane attached. I found the easiest way to get the membrane, the guts, it all comes in one piece as long as you're gentle with it and you start from this flat side of the shell. I'm gonna be holding it to me because that's gonna be the easiest way. So from here, you'll try to only be touching the membrane and the guts and just scraping gently away. We don't want to scrape the white part. We want to keep that intact best we can. So from there, I'll just scrape my guts in the bucket, and then I have my scallop on the half shell. You can actually cook them just like this. You can add a little butter, a little seasoning in there, and throw them on the grill, and they're delicious. But we're gonna take this guy clean as we can off of that bottom of the shell, and that's it. There's your clean scallop. Easy as that. Now let's do it about 200 more times.
I'd expect fish to be right at the mouth of this cut right here. Oh, I had a big red fall on me. Might not be a bad spot for the top. Oh, you're on a red. You gotta be. Yeah, you're on a red. Maggie's on. Nice, all right. All smiles from Maggie now.
Finally. Finally!
Gotta be a red. Got him.
That was a good bite.
Good bite?
Yeah.
Maggie's throwing a gold spoon.
Yep.
Yeah, look at that boil. That's gotta be a good red. We were seeing a couple.
Dang.
Fish on!
That's a good fish.
Woo!
Yay!
Finally. It does sound like a good one.
I haven't seen it yet.
Really nice one. 25, 26 incher. Woo-hoo-hoo. Good job, Maggie.
First fish in the boat.
Good one. Here, let's come up front a little bit.
All right, my first redfish of the trip. Last day of the trip, but better late than never.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful fish. Got really cool spots. This one's unique. So is this one.
That's cool.
Put up a really good fight.
Beautiful.
So
on the
much fun.
gold spoon. Classic, right?
Yep.
Classic.
Doesn't get any more simple than that.
Secret bait. All right, let's let them go.
Yeah.
I think I got a red. It's gotta be a red. There we go. Yeah, smaller one. Redfish. Pretty one. Not a big one. My first of the day on our last day fishing here. I hope we get into some more. Maggie got a good one. And I got a little one. There he goes. Well, it's our last day fishing, so we'll take what we can get. We're gonna scallop here. We're not gonna fish as long today. As you guys can see, the sun is high today and the clouds are high, so it might be, like I said yesterday, fishing was really good. It might not be as good today. But we're gonna keep fishing here and see what we can get. Oh, right on me. Right on me. Oh, we got it, got it. Oh. Redfish on. It's messing with the trolling motor. Nice one. There's one behind him too. 3 of them, 4 of them, 5 of them. Dang. Thick right there. We're in them. Let's go. Second right of the day, and there was a little school of them there. The whole school was chasing the jerk shad there. And I'm sitting there messing with the trolling motor. I look up, there's all these big head wakes back right behind the bait, and I slow it down and it immediately gets eaten. All right, we got one. It's a nice eating size one, but we're gonna release him. We're not keeping any fish this trip. We're just keeping scallops. Nice little, he's probably 22 inches, 20 inches, I don't know, somewhere in there. Okay, there he goes. Gosh, that fish would not sit still. Yeah. All right. Maggie, that's it. No more fishing. Well, everyone, that is wraps for our fishing for 2026 in Steen. I think we totaled maybe 9 reds on the trip in 3 days. We caught a ton of trout. I mean, a lot of little ones, to be honest. Only maybe 2 or 3 that were over 16 inches. So I don't know where the bigger ones were this year. I don't know. Normally we're here a few weeks later, so maybe the trout fishing is a little bit better as it approaches the winter. But it is what it is. We're gonna go knock out some scallops. And I don't remember if I said, but yesterday's scalloping was just insane. I was pulling 15 scallops in a single breath, which is the best I'd ever seen it. But we're gonna go hit that up right now, try to knock them out, get our limit, and get out of here early.
Let's do it.
All right, let's see if this is good. We had to go to a different spot than where we smoked them yesterday because the tide is up super high and it's too deep and the clarity sucks everywhere. But we'll see if they're here in this new area. So as mentioned earlier, the water clarity wasn't there, and honestly it looks worse on camera than it is in real life. Looking through the mask, you can see a whole lot better. But this is one of my better drops. I think I pulled 9 scallops on this one drop, and as you can see here, you're just picking them up one after the other. And those bags we have are actually really nice because they stay open, so you can just keep popping them. I like those a lot. But solid first dive, wearing them here right off the bat. Definitely here. Huh? Yeah, I got 9. No! One thing to mention on these dives, I do have free dive fins, so I can cover ground pretty easily down there. I've dove a long time since I was little, so I'm pretty experienced, and this is really simple stuff, simple free diving here, but we have a lobster trip coming up, and that'll be a much better test with my free diving. So this was kind of interesting. For the most part, the bottom is a few different types of grasses and sand, but there was a couple scallops there right up next to what looks to be like a little piece of coral growing. I could be wrong, but it looked like coral to me. But
knocking out the scallops really well right here where the grass kind of meets the sand. They sit right on those edges. One thing you'll see me do a lot is look up and keep an eye on the boats. That's just being safe, keeping a safe distance, staying within a safe distance from the boats. It also kind of gives me a little idea of where I've covered and where I haven't. You know, if I've spent a lot of time in front of the boat, I might go a little off to the right of the boat or to the left of the boat to get some fresh ground where I haven't been diving on. But this dive right here was actually really nice. I didn't count how many scallops I pulled, but it definitely pulled a lot, and kind of get an idea of just blindly diving down there when the clarity isn't good and still having to just knock them out when you're down there. Can't see them from the surface.
What you got? All right, everyone, we are back at the house. We had an awesome day whacking scallops. Shout out to Hoppy. He got a redfish, and we're eating some redfish, some scallop pasta that Maggie made. She made this last year. It's really good. Some breadsticks and margarita. We're having a good day. Maybe my second margarita, possibly. But we're actually gonna hit the springs tomorrow. We're gonna hit a spring, which I'm probably gonna tell you guys a little bit more about tomorrow. We're kind of winging it at this point, but we had 3 awesome days scalloping, red fishing. We got some trout. It was an absolute blast, but we're gonna enjoy this. This looks amazing, and here we go, right here, scallop. That is what it's all about right there. All the hard work, the effort, the diving, the cleaning for this little piece of meat, which is really good. And I'm sure Maggie made it even better in this pasta. So that being said, I'm gonna get to eat. I'm gonna work on this margarita, and that's that. I guess we'll see you guys. See you guys in the morning. Okay. Well, everyone, we made a little detour today to. Technically, actually, right now we're in Salt Springs, but we put the boat in the water and we're heading to Silver Glen Springs as a little break, mid-drive break. We're actually gonna have some fun at the spring. So, leaving Steen, heading home. This was like actually kind of right in the middle, and we're gonna check it out. I've actually been here before. I've never taken the Evo here before, and Maggie's never been here before. But it is really sweet, an awesome spring where you could take the boat, and we're gonna explore it all. We got like a, I don't know what it is, maybe a 5-mile run over to Silver Glen, but it's so beautiful here. Ocala is just, it's incredible. So many old, it's old Florida, it's real Florida. So we're gonna make this run, we're gonna have some fun, we're gonna check it out, we're gonna do some swimming. You excited, Maggie?
Yeah, very much.
All right, let's go. All right, so we just made our run across Lake George here, and you can see the water's very brown. It's clean, fresh water, but it's brown. It's gonna get real clear here really soon, which is gonna be really cool to see.
The water's cold but I'm glad it's hot today.
Turtles. Oh, there's a big mullet over there or something. I don't know what that was. It might have been a gar. Yeah. Big boat.
I wonder there was no room.
It's like we're driving on the ground.
We made it back to the run. Now all that's left to do is get in the water and have some fun.
All right, we're out of here. Well, everyone, we just made it back in the car. That was one heck of a trip. I could probably go on and on about it, but if you lasted this long in the video, thank you so much for watching. That was an awesome, it was really a birthday trip. I didn't really think of it like that, but since my birthday fell on the first day of the trip, it kind of was a birthday trip, so that was pretty cool. But we knocked out the fish, we knocked out the scallops, we had a little impromptu random stop at Silver Glen Springs on the way back, which was super cool, super beautiful, just incredible. Old Florida, real Florida, and I had so much fun. Maggie, you got anything to say?
Steinhatchee is one of my favorite places. This is one of my favorite trips that we do every year now. My parents took me for the first couple times I went, and I fell in love with it pretty quickly. There's just no other place like it. And this was really fun. The spontaneous springs trip was like the perfect way to end a very salty weekend.
Yeah, the fresh water felt good.
And I loved being on a trip while it was your birthday. I think it made it really special. Tried to make it special. And what better way to celebrate your birthday than eating good and doing fun things on the water.
And we are ready to be home. We got a couple more hours to get back home. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, and drop a comment down below saying happy birthday. Thank you guys for watching. Maggie, say goodbye.
See you in the next one.
See you guys in the next one.